Welcome back, everybody. Episode 144 of Saturdays with Chickenduck. Joining us this week, special guest, Mike Smey. Smey? I got to screw your name up for you to feel welcome here. That's what I do.
It happens.
Are you owner?
No, president.
President
Owner's
of
son.
Systematic Roofing Analysis.
Yep, that's
located
it.
in Leesport, Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir.
And you work for him.
I do.
So
am.
if I need to talk to somebody about your performance,
Today would be the day.
today is the day to get it out, to air my grievances.
Yep.
Ryan's joining us also.
Hello.
I trust that you guys will be okay in your Patriots and Raiders gear today. Big game at 4 o'clock. You gonna be everybody?
Do they
gonna
play
be,
each other?
I don't know.
No.
I'm assuming. Oh,
No,
So
they
you were
don't.
just getting upset because there's another person.
No, because it's a Patriots fan,
Oh, I'd like to remind everybody that
and it's a Brady jersey.
this show is filmed in Reading, Pennsylvania, not Las Vegas or Oakland, wherever you are from, or wherever New England is. You can't even pick a fucking state. I mean, let's be honest. So, can we just are we over that now? Okay, cat's
He's
out
cheat-
of the room. The
he's a
football
cheater.
stuff's over. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. this
All right.
week. So do you.
Yes, I do.
Big week. So just so you know, we always bullshit a while, and then we'll get back. But chime in.
Okay.
You know,
Sounds good to me.
But we're gonna chat about. I have some things that I'll forget about if I don't talk about them right away.
All right.
So, I went to the grocery store this week. This is the turning point in my life.
Okay.
I want to let everybody know.
All right.
Had the kid with me.
Okay.
I'm 30. I'll be 38 in 2 days. Okay.
Well,
Last week.
Happy belated birthday.
happy belated
Thanks,
birthday.
guys.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Hey,
Happy New Year.
Fucking weird timeline. Anyway, I had, I don't know, 15 items of various sizes, a couple like gallons and some stuff for the dog or for the cat.
Uh-huh.
The oldest, it doesn't matter how old she was, but she was old. Bagger and like the lady, the cashier lady at the Weiss that I was shopping at said, "Oh, out with the grandson." My son's 2. I'm 38. I didn't even have a moment to process it, and Devin called me, and I just answered the phone because I didn't even know what else to do. Like I didn't even respond to the woman. Like so, I answer the phone, and Devin says, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "I'm at the market. I'm at the farm or the grocery store with my grandbaby." And there was a good 10 seconds of just stone silence. Like she didn't even know how to process it. She said, "What?" I said, "I'm at the cashier at Weiss. I'll call you back. I'm with my grandson." And the whole time,
Just so the lady could hear you?
the whole time, this lady is just like, I'm telling you. In the bag, okay. The remote's in the bag. Okay.
That's slow.
Dude, slower than that. I couldn't
So you were
act as slow as this woman was actually
You'd fall
working.
asleep if
I would.
you really tried to.
waiting for her so you could use her register or what? She was the next one?
She
or?
was the only, like, there were 2 registers open. It was
Uh-huh.
like 2:30 on a Friday or Thursday afternoon.
Okay.
It wasn't like, and I wasn't in a hurry by any means. I was just so blindsided by the grandbaby or the grandson comment that like, I called Devin back, and she was like, "What the hell was that all about?" And then I told her. So
What
that's
did
it,
she
man.
have
I'm
to say?
changing everything. She said, "You need to change your lifestyle. You look like a grandfather." Actually, it wouldn't be that far-fetched for me to be a grandfather, I guess. There's crazier things.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's do the math.
no.
If I'm 30, if I'm 38, I would have been if I was 18 and I had a kid. Right?
Yeah?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't feel like doing the math
It could
anymore.
happen.
Yeah. Anyway.
I
I'm
don't
not
think you look like a grandfather.
Thanks. I'm just fat, bald.
So what's the lifestyle change going to be?
Oh, she didn't really say that. I'm just thinking that in my head because I don't ever want that to be. I don't ever want that to happen again.
No, yeah. So I'm saying, what is your lifestyle change going to be? What are you going to do to
to prevent that from happening.
Yeah. Oh, you only had a half. Of
I only ate
pizza
half
this
that
morning.
pizza. It's all about the math, man. Moderation. Half a pizza. That's half of what I would have normally eaten, so we're off to a good start. It's only got sausage and pepperoni instead of sausage,
not-
bacon, and
Yeah, you left a couple of meats off.
no bacon, no steak.
Sure.
One
You put
cheese, not 4 cheeses.
steak on
So
a
there
pizza.
you go. You went
don't.
half cheese. You went half meat.
One,
You ate
I
half
mean,
the pizza.
a quarter cheese, really. There's only one instead of 4 cheeses. Not a 4 cheese pizza. I could have really went crazy. And I didn't add any salt or anything.
Oh, okay.
It's not like it's,
That's a step in the right
Let's get back
direction.
to you put steak on your pizza.
You've never had
Like-
steak on a pizza?
like a
chip steak.
cheesesteak?
Yeah.
Maybe on like a meat lover.
I don't. Oh, maybe on a meat lovers.
Yeah,
Like
cheese-
what I was
cheesesteak
describing.
Pizza before.
It might have been
Cheesesteak
on there.
pizza
Oh
is
yeah, I've had
delicious.
that. Yeah.
I
Okay.
just had one of those actually.
I have
It was
had
at
it.
Mama's the other night.
The one over
The
here.
stuffed, yeah.
Oh,
Stuff.
speaking. Are you finished?
Oh no, but go ahead. What do you?
Speaking of mamas, I had like a
Which
story-
one?
The one in Why Missing.
Okay, so
I had
are they
an
related?
experience. I think they are. Yeah, because the one in Sinking Spring and the one in Why Missing, 'cause their websites are together.
Okay, but they're not the same as 61.
No,
and
these are. They're
Rockland.
called the original Mama's Pizza.
Okay.
The one in Moulton.
The
Isn't
one-
that part of the one that's in Sing Spring? The one that's in the Redner Shopping Center
Oh, is it?
on 724. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I think they're connected.
So there's 3. Really?
Yeah, I thought the
Original Mamas.
Yeah.
And then there's 3 Mamas because there's 61. And that's the one me and you go to,
Right.
which is the better one.
Yeah.
Right. I would assume.
I
Well, tell me
I
the
don't
rest
know.
of your story and
Yeah.
I'll form my opinion.
all right.
How about
Well,
that?
no, it has nothing to do with the food. Nothing to do with the food at all.
Oh. Get ready for Angry Casey, Mike. You're going to see how disgruntled your employee gets out in public.
So
Who wronged you?
it was Christmas Eve. Okay.
Okay.
So
It's a double E.
Monday. Some people just call that Monday.
just to give you a timeline as to when this happened.
Gotcha.
Okay? So I went in, we ordered pizza or wings or whatever over the phone. I went in to pick it up. There was a lady at the cash register when I went in, ordering or paying or whatever she was doing. I was standing like 3 feet behind her and to the right a little bit.
Okay.
A gu-
What does your position, like your... Okay,
it
go ahead.
matters.
Global positioning.
Yeah, I
is
need your
important.
longitude and latitude.
It matters. A guy walked between us, went right up to the counter, and said, "I'm here for a pickup." The lady
In front of you.
in front of
Oh,
me.
he had no idea.
That's why he told you how much space was
He
there.
had no idea what he was doing. Oh, yeah.
So
I didn't read anything about you in the newspaper, so you must have not reacted the way I think you did.
So the lady at the cash register, the worker, said, "Well, you'll have to wait, sir. There's no one else up here to help me."
Right.
So then another girl came up and said, "Who's next?" So I went up and I said, "I am." And this guy turned to me and said, "No, you're not. I was here before you." I said, "No, you walked right in front of me and gypped me." And he said, What? I can't believe the way you're acting around Christmas. Blah, blah, blah. Like,
Sir, it's Monday. It's just Monday.
I said, "Dude, I don't give a fuck about you or your Christmas." I said, you cut in front of me. I'm just laying down the facts. And he goes, "I came around this way."
How has nobody had this on? Like, how are there so many online videos and this is not one of them?
You gotta wear the GoPro.
Just every time.
Just in case something
Just in
happens.
case.
So he goes, "I came around this way." And this other like big dude standing like waiting for his food, he goes, "No, you didn't." He's like, "You came right in front of him." Right? And then the guy goes, "I can't believe that you're acting like this on Christmas. You must have a real crappy day or something." I said, "Not until you cut in front of me." And he goes, do me a favor, take care of him first, because he's obviously having a real crappy day. So I just went up, paid for my stuff, and left. Not another word out of my mouth. I don't know if the dude was drunk or what, but like, because he thought he came in like the other way.
I don't understand.
He didn't
what
even
you mean.
know that-
Walking? He was walking.
Yeah, well,
walked
like
in.
there's a like the way
Was there anybody behind you?
no one behind me. No, the way that the line forms.
So he
though,
only jumped you.
yeah,
Okay. Well, you got what you wanted,
I did.
Grinch. Scrooge.
I
Can't
can't
believe
believe
you
you.
act like that at Christmas.
Exactly.
I honestly can't believe you're
Exactly.
still going on about it this close to the back end of Christmas. I mean, Christmas
Well,
is
it's
past,
after the
but-
new year.
Well, next Christmas is coming right up.
I didn't.
And when you act like that on the Christmas holiday,
It didn't happen before the last episode we recorded, though, so I had to say now. I had to save it
Listen,
a whole week.
the timeline is it doesn't matter.
I had to save it.
Okay.
I couldn't release it.
It
on
was
its
just
own
Monday.
episode.
I love when people do that shit. I'm gonna
Christmas
be
Eve-ish.
an arrogant prick because it's the day before Christmas, as if that matters at all to anybody.
So Ryan and I went to
Wrestling,
yes.
ACW, Atomic Championship Wrestling.
and at the
Was
old
that, Reverb, old 1402.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that, Ryan?
That was
can't
pretty
bel-
fun.
Can't believe you recovered that fast. I saw that video of you. It really looked.
Hey, I'm still hurting. My back hurts. My arms are sore.
He was actually
How,
the
uh,
other wrestler. He wasn't the one that I sent you.
Oh, okay.
He was the guy that guy was wrestling.
Can I
Mr.
ask
Chow.
you?
Mr. Chow.
All right.
Who honestly looked like he could have been Ryan's uncle.
Can't even respond to that without looking like a racist. So what does that even mean? What does that mean? Okay.
He looked sort of just like Ryan.
Okay.
Same height.
He's saying it looks like we would be really.
I get it. I get it. This is what I wanted to ask, as I so often know. I need to know this in these situations. You guys had ringside seats.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Now, granted, there were only 100 people in the audience, so
Yeah, when I
I
got
figure that
No,
probably if
Andre.
they fit 25 chairs in each side of the ring,
Everybody got
that's 100 seats. So they get ringside. So, how much does a ringside seat at the old 14?
$25.
Oh, that's not.
And the
bad.
only reson I did that was because Andy went with.
Sure.
You know, it's
we had first row.
Were there other chairs behind you?
one.
was-
One
One other row. There were two rows, and
So
we
you were if you were the nosebleeds were literally you were right behind, you were right in front of the nosebleed sections.
He's yes.
You could look at it that way.
Right in
You were
front.
way back.
Did they throw?
see the whole
Did they
show.
throw anybody into the crowd where you guys were sitting?
No,
Almost.
almost. Yeah, there was a guy, two guys that were like right in front of us, and they stank so bad.
Oh yeah.
They were like the bigger, like the heavier of the two wrestlers.
Oh, they
of
were
all the
wrestlers.
wrestlers,
yeah.
Okay.
And Andy goes to me, he's like, Jesus. Like you could actually
How long were they wrestling prior to them being
Uh,
close to you?
maybe 5 minutes.
Hmm.
But
Sounds like a hygiene issue.
yeah, it sounds like they don't, or it smelled like they didn't wash their singlets for like
Okay,
maybe
I don't.
a year or two.
That's so gross.
Yeah. it was.
Anyway,
so
God, move
yeah.
along from that.
If we would go back again because they're gonna hold events there
You would
every
get
month.
you would get the
I
second
wouldn't.
row,
Yeah, I wouldn't pay for the first row. because
knowing that
you
the
can
second.
see everything.
I think you're still gonna smell it. It's not that far back.
Well, they had- if you-
how much? What's the price difference between?
Like $5 or $10. But if you have you ever been to Reverb?
Yeah.
They have like back
Not
where
for a
the,
wrestling match, but
well you know where the bar is, right?
yeah.
They have a bunch of tables, like high tables and stuff set up back there. I said to Vu that I would rather just stand back there rather than
What? Suplex him through a table.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have been a
No,
good
I'd
idea.
watch
The old
from there.
showstopper.
Watch from
back
afar.
there, yeah.
It's been years since I've been suplexed to a table.
I probably
I was
still have
probably-
the tapes.
I was probably the last one to do it. Right?
Probably.
I was filming.
Or no, I took rock bottoms on the hood of the car in front of Pizza Hut.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We
Good old days.
had a wrestling federation.
I need to talk about. Did you see the new Adam Sandler movie?
Nope.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
5. What's it called?
Uncut Gems.
5.
5.
5 fingers.
Nothing about fives. Nowhere in the
5 uncut gems.
No title name or anything about 5 at all. Actually, really no.
No one cuts
2
gems
and
at
a
5
half
o'clock.
hour movie. I don't believe they mention the word 5 at all.
No.
Nope.
Not even
So-
like a high five.
I don't even think there's any movie out right now that has
They're really
anything to do with 5.
Knives Out. Is that what you meant? Knives
Fives out.
Knives
There
Out.
we
That's
go,
it.
yeah.
5's
Yeah.
out.
So watch it. It's very slow. Very, very slow.
But good.
It's slow.
Okay, well, why?
It's not bad. I don't know if I like it or not.
A lot of
Like,
people were hyping it up.
It's not a fucking it's not a funny movie.
No.
And most of the movie you're feeling like, I don't know if you feel like he's a fucking schmuck. He's having a rough day. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So it's not a happy movie by any means.
Is he a jeweler?
Yeah, he's like a pawn shop owner, more or less,
Okay.
sort of. So, but check it out. We will talk about it later, and I'll ruin it for everybody out there.
Spoiler alert.
I actually have that written there. Spoiler alert: everybody dies. Oh my! You didn't see the football games yesterday.
Nope.
You
Loot crate.
You probably did. Sorry, Nick. You probably did, right?
No, not really.
You didn't even see the LSU. You didn't see any of the LSU game. Wow.
I was playing Legend of Zelda, and then
Oh, you got the Switch for Christmas.
then I was at the Pike and wrestling.
Next week, bring that over so we can all play it.
All right.
I'll borrow it from you for a couple of days,
I
like when we were
just
in grade
First
school.
research.
Yeah.
as I was getting into my car, mail came. I just got my Amazon package.
Today.
Yes, it's in my phone right now.
What does that mean?
It's all the accessories and extra controller charges because yesterday I got my 2 other controllers. So I now have 4 controllers for the Switch.
Ooh, yeah.
We could
So
Mario
we could just
Kart.
have a podcast where we
Are they just a tiny little thing?
all
Yeah,
play
just
Nintendo
a bit.
Switch?
I'm afraid of them. Like they're like the size of this lighter. I'm gonna crush them in my huge gorilla hands.
I don't know how you're going to be able to play.
You'll have to wait until
fire the banana.
you'll have to wait to play until after the lifestyle change.
Oh, right. When my fingers shrink back
After
down
the-
to normal size. Yeah, they have been swollen.
That's the first thing that
yeah.
downsizes.
That's what they
Right.
say. That's where you
Fingers.
lose
You
weight
lose your
first. Your
fingers.
fingers.
Yeah.
That's what I
Last
always
couple
hear.
years, yeah, your fingers
Right
are
around
really
the
big.
knuckle.
Really swelled up there. So they call me old fatty fingers. Well, anyway, we could talk about the football game. They have the Heisman Trophy winner is playing for LSU.
Okay.
The Heisman Trophy is a. There you go. That's it. Just making sure you're following me.
Gotcha. Played football many years myself.
Dude is very. I don't know. Brady-esque would be a word, right?
Yeah, he's really good.
Reads the
He's a
offense.
quarterback?
Yeah, 8 touchdowns yesterday in a bowl game,
He
semi-championship.
had 7 touchdowns. He had 7 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah, it was the best first half of any football game I've ever watched by any offense, and their defense isn't bad either. So it'll be interesting.
Now, when you win the Heisman, is that your last year then of college football?
No, you can win it as a junior or sophomore, and you
Okay.
can come back.
Okay. Is he? What year is he?
He's a senior.
Oh, so
Yeah, he's going to be the number 1 pick.
Really? What's his name?
John
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. John.
John Five Fingers.
I think his dad's name is John, and they talked about his dad like the whole
thanks, Mike.
damn game. No,
Really?
they did. They kept because his dad was a coach at a school in Ohio, and he quit his job so he could move down to Louisiana to see his son play the whole season. So they kept
okay.
talking about his mom and dad, and must have shown him after every touchdown
Well,
pass.
they did.
And the
He
guy
was on
threw
the screen.
8 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So
Threw
you saw a
8
lot of his
Yeah,
parents.
and then rushed for. He
Yeah, and
rushed,
he rushed
for
for
one.
another one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he had a good game. But I mean,
Yeah, you think?
like they run like there's no fucking huddles in collegiate football
No.
anymore. Like there wasn't a single huddle in the entire fucking football game.
They get to the line and then they look over the sideline and they call the play from the line of scrimmage.
Clapping and shit. I don't know how the guys aren't just dropping dead. Like we did that for 15 minutes maybe, or out of a
2-minute offense,
right?
Yeah,
and that lasted
2 minutes.
It's well, yeah, but I mean, in reality, sometimes not. But you're ready to die after that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're like hoping somebody scores or intercepts or something because you need a fucking break. They're doing it for the whole fucking duration of the game. So
they're really tired the defense out.
Man, oh man, and they were 3 and out, 3 and out,
Yep.
3 and out. So it was neat. It was the first game of first weekend of football I think I've sat and watched in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't. I can't tell you the last time I watched a game of football.
So go LSU.
Is that your new favorite team now?
No, I just I'm gonna get all decked out. I'll be wearing a fucking what are they, yellow and purple? Yeah, those are my colors. Yellow and purple. Oh, my God.
What else you got in your notes there, big boy?
Who the fuck wakes up at 11:45? How do you wake up at 11:45? What were you doing, and how late were you doing it? Zelda until
I was just gonna say probably go back to the Nintendo.
I don't fault you as much now that I know that you were probably playing Zelda.
I was playing Zelda. I played a little bit of League, and then I watched Mortal Engines or something.
You still into League of Legends or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can't you sell your character for like? Is that like not like Warcraft or any of that shit?
It's not like
You're worthless.
Yeah, there's no. There's no. You don't.
You're not worthless. IRL.
Every time.
Is.
Well, there's no specific character. Like there's a lot of characters in the game, but you go in and you choose a different character every time.
Oh,
every
it's like
match.
arena style. Like you can pick. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We might,
And what is this movie that you watched?
sorry. Mortal Engines.
Yeah, I think
I
that's what
saw
it's
that
called.
about 10 minutes of it before I changed
The
it.
hell is it?
So, like jumping around on balloon machines.
Yeah, something like
the
that.
cities like move around.
Yeah, it's like
I
futuristic.
think that's what
and,
the workup, the title was called originally. Jumping around on balloon machines.
I mean, I thought I'll
And
put
then they
this
went to
on
Mortal Engines.
Yeah, it makes sense when you think about it.
because there was a lot of gears.
Right.
So
Yeah. Balloon engines.
yeah, balloon gears. No, I put it on thinking, I'll put this on just to fall asleep, and I really couldn't sleep because my shoulders hurt. So
You were all hyped up after the wrestling, right?
yeah,
Hyped up.
I know.
Was
Yeah.
somebody on your shoulders the whole time or what?
I mean,
Casey, you had Casey on your shoulders
I-
for the entire,
he
I'm his
could-
manager.
even at the fight.
Let's go. Come on. Eat those wings. Use your arms.
yeah, he really, he really pushes you.
Wow.
It's like a life coach.
Yeah, that's what he's like.
Yeah.
So I say that every morning in my affirmation. Thanks, life coach Casey Shearer.
You wake up and say that.
Every day, right into my mirror. Did you?
So I didn't fall asleep till like 5:30 in the morning.
Ryan.
In the morning,
Yeah.
dude. My kid had me up at 10 after 5 this morning. I was up,
Ryan was just going to bed.
I was just going to sleep.
just putting down the balloon machine,
Yeah.
finishing,
Finishing it up.
docking the final balloon machine.
What time did you get up the day before?
Yesterday.
What time do you wake up during the week for work? Your first shift?
Oh.
Oh, there's no way I could fucking do that.
6:45.
My brain could
And then
not
you
handle
flip flop. And then you got to flip flop on the weekend.
Yeah, on the weekends, I'm normally up pretty late.
What about Sunday night before you go to?
I'll go to bed around 9, 10.
I might go to bed after this podcast. Get an early start on the. I don't work tomorrow though, so I probably won't.
No.
No.
Me neither.
That's it.
No.
That is all.
So let's get into systematic.
Let's
roofing
talk
announcement.
roofing. So we have this stuff set up. We're going to go up on the roof. You guys are going to walk us through an inspection.
Okay.
I have a flat rubber roof. It might not look like it from the outside, but
Looks like shingles
it's
from the
about
outside.
6 or 7,000 square foot up there.
The appearance is really deceiving.
So we do talk about his work from time to time when it's usually involves like him finding an employee of another company that he disagrees with. So
What was it,
could-
Craig?
We could
the
disagree with one of our employees too.
or that one. Yeah, I don't. We don't talk about that on here because it's like a safe word.
Sign up for patreon.com/Chickenduck.
Yeah. So what? I mean, I'm assuming you handle more of a management style.
Yeah, I used to do what Casey did. That's what be on the road and do all the inspections for like 12 years.
Then you had a kid or two, and
Yeah.
you
I have two. I have a 9-year-old and she'll be 2 in April, so she's like 20 months.
Keeps you busy.
Yeah.
There's no way. I have a 2-year-old now, and he's had this job for about as long as Devin's been pregnant. So there's no way I've known how much he's been traveling. Like I just couldn't fathom driving or flying. Every 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I loved it, but
it'd be great if I didn't have any responsibilities or anything.
Yeah. And then, I don't like.
Just your free
I
spirit.
don't like it as much anymore. With the, I like going different places, but going to the airport's just a pain in the ass anymore.
Yeah, it's not really fun for a person my size to fly either. So I get jammed into that window seat, and then I got to walk like this.
Oh, you get the look when you're walking back to your seat too. They're like, "Oh man, tell me."
I hope I don't
hates
get
sitting next to me.
As I'm doing
No,
I'm doing this through the
And then when
every
you walk by, they're
every
like,
seat.
"Yes."
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm sweating. I'm sorry.
I realized that the window seats aren't good for big guys.
Horrible.
Big guys.
Your head. Typically, like.
Yeah, if you can't sit in first class, it's best to get an aisle seat.
If I can't sit in first class, I couldn't give you an example of any time I would be able to sit in first class, unless you were buying my ticket. Unless you called Mr. American up and was like, "Hey, my fat friend needs 2 first class tickets for himself and 1 for his wife." So.
Yeah, one time American Airlines called me, like the executive platinum liaison or something called me, and he keeps calling him Mr. American.
He got all the points, man.
Executive platinum.
That's it.
Yeah. So your dad started the company, right?
Yeah.
How long ago?
Oh, it's like 35 years.
Based locally, the whole.
He was he was working for a company in New Jersey, doing roof inspections for a manufacturer, and basically had the idea to branch off and start the company.
I'm assuming you acquire. I mean, you acquire different accounts. Big box stores being one of those accounts.
Yeah.
And you have similar jobs like that throughout the country.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily throughout the country. We have one that
Right.
takes around the country. The rest are, down in Philly.
Like one of jobs. Like
Yeah.
So you do a lot of bid work.
We get a lot of word of mouth, so we'll
because
put
you
a
don't-
proposal
you're not
together.
actually doing the roof, you're
Nope.
inspecting the roof.
Yeah.
So it's not new construction that you're ever.
No. Well, we have we've been pulled in sometimes on new construction if somebody wants a consultant on site. Usually
Somebody
the
says
manufacturer.
somebody
does.
else did that wrong,
Yeah.
installed incorrectly.
Yeah.
Go out there
most
before
of the
we
time
warranty
it's
their whole roof.
re-roof. Yeah.
Like that hospital that we did down in Philly, right? That was all new construction, right?
Yeah.
They were adding on there.
Yep.
Nice.
Or no, that was in New Jersey, right? That you and I went down to.
Oh yeah, that was through Yep.
Yeah, that was all new construction.
That was really neat. They put a lot of money into that building, and we got to kind of see it go up.
Yeah, they did like the live roofs and stuff where they have
Oh,
all
right.
plants and
Green-
all that stuff.
green
Yeah,
roofs.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
should know that. You're in the roofing
Sorry.
industry. Yeah. I sell doors. Just showing you a little bit of my flavor,
You call it green roof.
see
I
that
call it
green-
a live roof.
Trying to be a
Potato,
trend.
potato.
Starting a new trend. Oh, man. So you have how many employees roughly?
It's like 15, I guess. Yeah.
Nice.
And there's also your uncle runs a. Up in
Yeah,
New
he has an
England.
office up in Pembroke, Massachusetts, outside of Boston.
Oh, nice. You get up there frequently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where all my dad's side of the family's from.
Nice. Hence the.
Hence the
Yeah,
Patriots.
all the
It's
Patriot
a
stuff.
Patriots fan.
Yeah, I'm a Boston
I don't know
fan
how I
for
can tell.
everything. Yeah, that's where that comes
Just
from.
do me one favor. It was a fumble.
It should have been. Well,
I don't
by
know.
rule, it was called the correct way. However, it was a dumb rule that was immediately taken out. It was a fumble. He fumbled that ball.
Thank you.
Enlighten us.
The tuck rule
tuck
between
rule.
the Patriots and Raiders that like propelled the whole Patriots dynasty.
Yep.
The Raiders should have beaten us in the AFC Championship game. They sacked Brady, pump faked, and brought the ball back and fumbled.
Charles Woodson knocked it out of his
But
hand.
by rule at that time, it was called the tuck rule. If you pump faked and brought the ball back, it counted as your arm going forward. So they called it an incomplete pass.
Okay.
But Brady definitely tried to bring the ball back and had it knocked out of his hand.
Yeah,
So it looks like a fumble. It was a fumble, but the way the NFL had a rule written, it counted as an incomplete pass, and they've since gotten rid of that rule.
Nobody ever heard of that.
No,
before.
ever.
They just wrote it for Tom Brady that game. No, I believe
They
it.
got
it
rid of it
was,
right away.
Yeah, they did.
This keeps Ryan up at night.
Hey, listen, that is
Probably
a
not.
sore
You're
spot
probably not the
for
only
me.
one. I guess I should know that too. I don't really go around saying I'm a Raiders fan anymore, though.
I'm
I don't watch enough football to be a anything fan.
Their new stadium, the Vegas one they're building, looks
Yeah.
amazing. It's all black.
Really?
Like the whole building is black.
Really?
Yeah, it's like jet black. It looks
Did you see it?
I saw a picture. Like they're not finished with it yet, but
Turn into an oven in the Las Vegas.
that's what I was
sun.
thinking
Yeah,
too.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cook everybody in there one of these days.
The silver reflects the sun.
You're gonna find out.
Where's the silver at?
It's
I don't
in
know.
there
Right now,
somewhere.
yeah, but it looked really cool.
That Mercedes that in Atlanta.
That's a nice one, too.
Wild looking stadium. It looks like a lug nut. Like it's bizarre. It's shaped kind of.
Does that? Do you know if the there's a stadium in the baseball stadium in Milwaukee that I always pass when I leave the airport? Does the roof open to that? Do you know?
Yeah,
That's pretty
Miller
wild.
Park.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Because I thought one time I was there, I was like, I thought the last time I was here that had a roof on it.
It's convertible. There's one that opens like an Oculus, like a big circle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which one.
Isn't there some-
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I don't know, man.
Isn't there a bunch now that the turf comes out or the
I'm
grass
sure.
comes out? So
I have that here.
you have that.
in the backyard.
You're
Backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
Turf.
rolls up into the
It's
house.
like a swimming pool. Hit a
It
button.
covers the pool.
Yeah, I've got it with all the podcast proceeds that we have, the revenue.
From the pins.
Yeah, the pin revenue. Yeah, since we've gone viral.
Not yet.
Not yet.
2020 is the year of the Chickenduck.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
I keep telling him if he gets a Chickenduck patch made, that might, launch.
I've been
it
saying
really.
that since the get-go. But hey, I don't know what else you want to do with all
You
that.
guys voted on the
Chickenduck money.
pins.
I didn't vote for anything.
You gave me money for it. You got paid back for the pins.
I know.
You got paid back for the pins.
Yeah.
Paid for. They were paid for.
Okay,
All right.
the pins were paid for.
Yeah.
Fucking bully.
You got any other notes?
No, that was it.
That was it.
I told you it was. That was. My life sucks. It doesn't suck. I just don't have anything exciting to report other than chasing my child around and playing with his stuff, which is what I've been doing for like the past 4 days. Toys, Christmas toys. So next year it'll be even more fun.
Same here. I've been the kid's at her mom's, and she went to her mom's a couple times. But Nintendo Switch, she got a hoverboard. She goes, "There's the hoverboard."
You've been
charged."
riding around on the hoverboard with the Nintendo Switch in your hands.
She has.
Really?
Have
She's
you
been
tried
playing Mario Kart on the hoverboard.
Really?
Wow.
I have tried the hoverboard out. Yeah.
How'd that work out?
He's still
I
standing.
can use it. Yeah, I can.
Yeah?
Does it have a weight limit?
Yeah.
Did you exceed the weight limit? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
By a
good.
couple pounds.
That's good. That's good. There was something else I wanted to ask you. Oh, what was your Facebook post about? What's all the effort all about, bub? You putting effort. You're just putting crazy Facebook posts up.
Yeah,
there.
pretty much. I just
Okay.
put whatever on there.
I told you, just
Is there
dial back that effort. You'll
A
be all
love
right.
interest that you're...
No.
No?
Nope.
All right. Seems
Did seem a little fishy.
Seemed a little fishy to me. Your old pals here at Chickenduck.
A lot of people say that sometimes.
That you're fishy.
I told you the cat was rubbing his balls. Did you talk to Jimbo while he was home?
Nope.
No call, no show.
No, he called me. He wanted to record, but we couldn't get together.
Why?
I was sick.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to try to pin that on me.
My belly was hurting.
You had pissing out your ass. That, I apologize for your bellyache, but I was very upset that morning at you. So.
At what?
I was very upset. I was really looking forward to recording.
You're so full of shit.
Seriously.
You're so full of shit. I have the screenshots or the messages, because I don't delete my messages, that say you just want to lay around and play with your son all day.
That's what I did. But I was really looking forward to recording with Jimbo. So. Did you bring me a Christmas present?
Was I supposed to?
Oh. I didn't know.
Did you get me one?
No. No. We'll talk about that after the show.
Okay.
I thought
On
you were in
Patreon.
debt.
That'll be for Patreon.
You what?
I thought you were in debt.
He is in debt.
$28.50 or
Oh,
Yeah.
$30.
20.
I'll just give you the cash.
I'll take it this week.
Anything else? No, man. What else about SRI can you tell us, Mike? How's Jimmy? You have any questions about my performance at SRI?
No. I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure you're doing well. I mean, all you have to do is not fight when you get back.
Just
keep
bring
your
your
job.
paperwork in.
Make sure it's signed. Make sure you sign your name on your plans. That's all I recommend.
Make sure everything is marked. Every distance marked. Don't miss anything.
Know all about it.
It's way worse for you, I guess, to fucking miss something and have to hop on a plane and fly all the way across the country.
Yeah.
Like, if I miss something, I just hop in my car and drive to Lancaster and check
Yeah,
it out.
exactly. Like last week, I remember I told Denise, I was like, "Fuck!" When I was checking my drawing, I missed the size of the coping. That's like a pretty big deal, you know. So now somebody has to go back just to measure the coping.
Oh, that's,
You know?
where's that?
I'm not sure. Somewhere not around here.
Somewhere on a plane on the other side of the country. Yeah. Whoops.
But we're always in the same areas all the time, so it's a lot.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
It's just the first you're hearing about it.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of posts
Oh,
going
so
on.
It's not a big deal till the camera goes off.
I know why. I know what we wanted to talk about. I had gone to see Chevy Chase
Uh-huh. Right.
a while back, and Mike had posted.
Yeah, this is a crazy conversation. I don't even know why it's a conversation. Bill Murray is a much better actor than Chevy Chase. Way better.
Well, this will be the last episode of Saturday.
I honestly don't even know what the question is.
The question, it wasn't a question. He said, I think I would have rather saw Bill Murray than.
No, you said you saw the greatest comedic actor of our generation or something like that.
Yeah.
And I said you misspelled Bill Murray.
I mean, it's way closer to the truth than you think. Chevy Chase is the best comedic actor of our generation. He's fucking 60
Of all generations.
He's the songbird.
You
songbird of
songbird
our generation.
He's got perfect pitch. He's got perfect pitch, you know.
Uh-huh. Did I respond to that?
I don't know.
Man, no.
I don't remember.
I mean, he was funny in a couple
A couple movies.
but Bill Murray was funnier in all of those movies, probably. I think so. I'll do the math this afternoon. It doesn't matter. Bill Murray is a better actor.
Chevy Chase was in more movies
I
than
don't
Bill
care.
Murray.
You can be more of something, and that's probably not true either.
It is.
Okay.
He has 99.
What's your source on this information?
IMDb.
Oh, what's that?
I
Some
got
sort
screenshots of it.
Do you have?
For the whole
Do
situation?
you have somebody's
here.
bibliography in your back pocket or something?
That's in the car.
Filmography.
That's in the car. Chevy Chase has 99 movies. Bill Murray has 94.
Okay.
Oh.
So we're arguing peanuts.
Chevy
Okay.
Chase has been in more popular movies than some of the ones that Bill Murray. Bill Murray's been in movies
Popular by
that
whose
you've probably
standards?
never even fucking heard of.
Oh, like fucking. What's your idiot? What's the movie called?
Lost in Translation.
Dutch 3.
Fletch.
Fletch 3.
Fletch.
One of the best movies.
Yeah.
Fletch 3 doesn't exist yet. Not yet.
Fletch lives.
That is a very underrated movie.
Okay. Anyway,
Arlie Ermy is in Fletch too. Fletch lives.
Arlie Irby is in half fucking movies that Hollywood has produced. Anytime you need a military guy or the voice, you get
He
him.
was a preacher in this one. See how his acting could.
He's got range.
He's got range, buddy.
Very
dead.
diverse.
Rest
Rest in
rest
peace.
his soul.
What's the most popular movie either one's been in? Because I would think that
Caddyshack.
or
You think?
I think Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters for
Yeah.
Bill Murray. What would be for Chevy Chase?
Most
Vacation.
popular or
Probably
Vacation.
Vacation, yeah.
It's
It's
Christmas
definitely
Vacation.
Christmas and
is played.
Vegas Vacation was good too.
Caddyshack trumps
Yeah.
any vacation movie.
Which who's in? Chevy
Both
Chase.
of them.
Chevy Chase is in more of it.
He's in more of it.
I mean, that's debatable. I guess that's
He probably
true.
has the minutes written down somewhere.
Probably.
The number of lines.
Well, do the
Chevy
you gotta do
Chase
some-
spoke
it doesn't change the
1,027 words.
You haven't weighed in on this, Ryan. How do you feel?
I would
about it?
much rather have. I would rather hang out with Bill Murray than Chevy Chase.
Well, me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Chevy Chase is a dick. Doesn't mean he's not a great.
Well, what was your? That was pretty much the gist of your post.
I just think some of the. Yeah, I don't
You
know.
just said you were. Oh no, the best comedic actor of our generation. I gotta look back. And
I
make
have
sure
to.
That's actually
I'm gonna have to go back and edit.
maybe of that generation
I'm gonna have to go back and edit that and say all generations.
of all
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
We watched something the other night.
Well, wait. Ryan didn't weigh in on this.
Oh, must I? I was hoping we would get past that because I'm sitting next to you. I would have to go. I think. I mean, I think they're both very funny.
You won't hurt my feelings.
It's Bill Murray.
All right. Yeah, this podcast is over.
Bill Murray. I mean, he's funnier. He's funnier than Chevy Chase.
Agree to disagree.
No.
I like
I
Chevy
need
Chase's
to-
humor more.
I mean, even in Caddyshack.
I'm not saying Bill Murray's not funny. He's fucking very funny. He's a great actor.
I mean, even,
I like Chevy Chase better.
and even in Caddyshack, Chevy Chase is funny, but I liked the groundskeeper. I just thought it was hilarious.
Gunga.
It was great.
Gunga, Galunga.
Google.
So I got that going for me. There was something else. Oh, the wet wipes last night.
Moist towelettes.
Moist towelettes. Vu apparently occasionally
What?
bathes with moist
Oh,
towelettes.
that's why that guy in front of you stank. Probably how he bathes too.
No. I had
How many
one
does
in
it
my-
take?
I mean, it depends. Like, if you want to just deep clean certain areas, about 27 moist towelettes.
Why are you using 27?
Going through a lot of them.
This was our conversation.
You need to
last
get
night.
less fucking switch and more sleep and way more shower.
He doesn't have time for showering. That's why he's just got to wipe down with the towelettes.
It's because the towelettes.
I don't think that was their intent. Like when they made those.
I'm just
No.
saying.
I can almost certainly agree with you.
Just saying, if you're in a pinch, like
What pinch would you be in that you had 27 hand wipes?
when you are in Istanbul, and
Dude,
there are people looking for you.
Barbara's been to Istanbul. I can certainly guarantee you she's never used 27 hand wipes to bathe. Nobody's chasing her, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on the run from certain agencies, there's
What about Bob?
What about
what,
Bob?
what about
Great
Bob?
movie.
Bob was good.
Scrooged.
Great movie.
Yes.
It's not played repeatedly.
Groundhog
on
Day.
Groundhog Day.
What?
Yeah.
What do you? Why go through? Okay, so what you're saying is because they play a movie every single year that just happens to be a Christmas movie on
They don't play
Christmas.
Scrooge every hour on the hour.
They used to when TV was normal. Now it's not. I don't even know what they play on
Now it's a
television.
Christmas tradition. Chevy
What is?
Chase is a Christmas tradition.
For who?
The world.
I do have to admit,
If that's the case, then John Candy and Steve Martin should be considered.
For planes, trains, and automobiles?
Sure. Every year,
Yeah, but it's
blah,
not-
blah, blah, blah. They
it's
show it on the... What? It's not what?
Played 24 hours on one station.
Okay. Then the kid from Christmas Story.
Yeah, absolutely. Ralphie.
Yeah, he should be... He's one of the greatest comedic actors of our generation. That's what you're saying. I want to make sure that I understand you correctly.
No, because he was
Because
only in that.
No,
movie.
your rationale is because it's played 24 hours a day.
It's one
How about-
of the reasons.
How about Emmett Otter from Otter's the fucking jug hand fucking
What?
haven't you ever seen that? Fucking Emmett Otter's jug hand
Never
band.
heard of that.
It's a Jim Henson cartoon from when we were. We'll show
Never heard of
Muppets. It's not cartoon. Emmett Otter.
Go through some of Chevy Chase's.
No.
All the vacations.
I do watch.
Casey, you keep
Two
saying
Fletches.
that. It's the same-
Funny Farm.
It's this. Okay, I'll give you Funny Farm. It's one of my favorites.
Modern Problems.
Not
Foul
funny.
Play.
Not funny.
The Invisible Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
All right.
I think he's had enough.
They're all like shitty subpar.
How dare you?
Subpar 80s movies. All of them.
Wasn't he in Spies Like Us?
Spies
Yeah,
Like
Spies Like Us
Us.
is a good movie.
That's a
That's a good
fucking
one.
great movie.
But it wasn't just him. So let's.
Dan Aykroyd
Right.
helped him.
That's Emmett Otter's Christmas special.
I sort of don't ever remember seeing that.
It
before in
definitely
my
wasn't
life.
wasn't on for 24 hours in a
No.
row.
Yeah.
I don't know what TV you've been watching. This was on all the time in my house.
I do feel like
We're
AMC played.
huge Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas Band fans.
What's that, Mike?
I feel like AMC played the same 4 Christmas movies for like 2 weeks.
It's a beautiful
It was
life.
Elf. No, they played Elf. They played Christmas Vacation, Polar Express,
Oh, that's a creepy
and
movie.
then there was one other one. But they
Probably
were like
Christmas
always.
Story. Probably.
He said
Maybe.
that.
Christmas Stories? No, that was
No, that's
on
TNT and
TNT.
TBS.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
TBS, yeah. One of those. 24
Okay.
hours.
So does it matter that it's on for 24 hours? I've never seen Christmas Story. I mean, I've never seen Vacation on for 24 hours.
No, it's on there. You just gotta look.
I don't have cable.
Well, see? You wouldn't know,
Oh, okay.
but it's on there.
Okay.
You just gotta look.
All right. I'll look at what? I don't have cable.
You're gonna have to get cable to look.
Yeah.
And why
just
would
look
I,
at the
that's
programming. Look at the guide.
Yeah,
You don't have to have cable to look at the guide.
I don't understand why that has any relevance in today's society at all. There's no. I stream everything. So does like a lot of other people.
What about your news?
I read it with my eyeballs. I read it. It's better that way. I comprehend it rather than just listening to some talking head.
I don't watch or read or listen to the news, so
Why would you ask such a stupid question?
I just wanted to know how you got your news.
Let's talk about your stock question the other day.
Yeah,
How do I
just-
know when to get rid of my stocks? Were you talking about Aurora?
No. Well, yeah, I have Aurora.
Oh,
That's
my.
fucking
I hope you don't have a whole lot of Aurora.
terrible.
I have 4 shares of Aurora, so I hope you don't have more than 4.
I don't. I might. He's not good.
No.
No, the other one I have is it's I think Bio Delivery Science it's called, but it's like at the highest. I have it's called Robinhood. It's like an app, stock app, and it says it's at the highest point it's been in like 52 weeks. So I don't know. I never did stocks before.
Do you have a lot of it?
I have like 55 shares. Yeah.
Sell it. Or wait. Maybe it'll go up more. But if you've made a good amount of money.
They
on it.
develop pills for people with ALS stuff. It's all like ALS science stuff. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
but yeah, the Aurora.
I'm not
ones,
the guy to ask.
I didn't know.
I have literally $11 invested in Robinhood, and I look at it
Yeah,
and
I
laugh.
have a bit more than that.
Yeah, I remember seeing your screen.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I just know the Wu-Tang tells you to diversify your
That's
bonds.
it.
there you go.
I don't know if that helps you.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Oh man. Anything else for us, Ryan?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, no.
You enjoyed the wrestling though last night.
I definitely enjoyed the
Will
wrestling.
you go back?
I would go back.
Go back in
Yeah.
February.
Sure. Yeah, I'd go back.
All right.
And I had mentioned there's a guy I know.
Yeah, it's this guy. Maybe you might know him. His name's Toby.
You met Toby?
Yeah.
My
well,
Toby.
I didn't meet him.
My Toby was there?
No, not your Toby.
Oh, okay.
My
it was
Toby.
The other
Oh, he
Yeah.
was there?
No,
wasn't there now, but
he would go.
wants to go.
Oh, my Toby might go.
He
too.
knew
Okay. Probably not.
who.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There was a WWE.
Let's talk about.
Huh?
Isn't that his name?
No, we're
Ellsworth.
not gonna. So, did you? Maybe you know. Do you ever hear of James Ellsworth? He was
Ellsworth?
in the WWF in like 2014 and 2016.
Oh, Ellsworth.
Yeah,
Ellsworth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He's like a little scrawny.
yeah, he looks like
Yeah.
a rat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the poster for the event yesterday, it said surprise former WWE superstar like in attendance or whatever. And the event was called Snow Day. So I thought it was going to be Al Snow.
Yeah.
And it was James Ellsworth.
Oh.
And he didn't even.
Boy, that's
he,
the loosest definition of WWE superstar they've ever used.
He wrestled for like, what, 3 minutes? I went to the bathroom, but when I came back, the match was over. Yeah.
Sorry, bud, you missed it.
Yeah, no, but so there was these guys sitting next to us, and the guy looked like he could have been like a school teacher, like
Just the shut the fuck up guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
like every once in a while, like there was somebody on the microphone, and he would just go, "Shut the fuck up," or like he would just yell, like they were in the middle of a match. He's like, "You fucking suck."
Bus driver. Didn't say he was a bus driver.
He has a lot of pent up aggression.
Yeah, no shit.
That
Yeah,
he
and
brings to.
I found out he drove from Binghamton, New York, to come to Reading, Pennsylvania for a ACW
Wow.
match. Yeah,
Was this like their first match?
it was their first match in Reading. Yeah, they used to run shows down in Stevens, Pennsylvania, and I don't know what happened there, but they're not running shows anymore.
Stevens
There,
is
so-
a very big place.
Yeah, they were at a fire hall there,
Yeah.
and it looked like in the
probably the
videos.
only-
Oh, I know
building
what
in-
you're talking about. I've seen the signs,
Oh, okay.
and they always advertise that.
Yeah.
Well, they did, obviously.
right, like
And-
Adamstown, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I seen some of the videos from when they ran shows there, and it looked like they moved the fire trucks out, like into the lot,
All right,
and then
boys.
wrestled in there.
Hope there's no calls. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, it was fun. Actually, the one she didn't wrestle last night. She was the commentator last night. I think she what tore an ACL, right?
Yeah.
Riley Shepard. She's going to be on the podcast in March 29th.
Nice.
Well, she'll be on. In the timeline, it'll be different.
Of course it will.
But
We all different timeline.
yeah. So
It's in a different alternate reality, the Chickenduck reality.
yes. Next week we'll have a friend of mine, John Byrne, on. He's a singer-songwriter from Ireland.
Okay.
So
Jim Sharkey's finally calling in.
Jim Sharkey, Mike Bichetti will be calling in. Check out Mike Bichetti on the Artie Lang's Halfway House.
Halfway House.
That's what it's called, yeah.
We'll talk about that after the show. Mike, thank you very much for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Do a little plug for your business. No.
No, I doubt
Unless you're
anybody
looking for
listening
a
for
roof
one. Yeah, I
inspection.
doubt anybody
I
listening
said
to
to
us.
Casey, I'm like, are you guys really going to talk up the company? He's like, nah. He's like, I don't really know.
If you do own commercial property and you need your roof looked at or inspected, yeah, get a hold of us. SRA.
There you go. My buddy Casey will fly on out there.
Check it out.
Big following in Mexico.
Have we
True
ever
story,
done
man.
anything out of country? Canada or
Jamaica,
we-
maybe?
I mean, well, it's not really out of country, I guess. Puerto Rico, and we were called in on a couple jobs in Mexico a long time ago, but
His dad likes to take the Hawaii jobs.
Shock. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would also like that.
That's when he can dust off the.
Get the old
The
platinum
boots.
card out. Call Mr. American. Use some of Casey's
Mr.
points.
America.
and
Yes, he has to
fucking-
call Mr. American.
All right, man. Thanks again for joining us. Ryan, thanks for showing up on time this week.
No problem.
It's been emotional.
Goodbye.